During the Pleistocene epoch, a small reddish-brown japsonite was carried to a South African cave by an extinct species. This is known as a manuport, which is where a natural object is taken from its original location and then relocated without it being modified in any way. And that does mean that this stone did naturally form the resemblance to a face. I can see a face, and majority of humans can see a face also, because we have this amazing ability to recognize patterns like faces in inanimate objects. And perhaps the Australopithecus had the ability of pareidolia. Now, we will never know really what was the reason for them picking up this object. This is prehistory, this is before the written world. Because of the stone's strong semblance to a face, we can make the guess that perhaps this species saw it as a face as well. And some of the evidence that we have to back up this theory is because there are seems to be scratches and kind of a chipping away indents around and within these holes, as almost this species was reinforcing the features. This rock can also be used in the debate of what makes art art, as in, is art the action of producing something, or is it projecting a meaning onto something? But anyway, I'm going to fast forward years ahead, show you Venus figurines. Now, we don't know why Venus figurines were created. It was not written down, and no one from that time is still alive to tell us, so we kind of have to guess. But the general agreed upon idea of what this objects or these objects are is some type of fertility totem. These figures could be a representation of a goddess or perhaps just the idea of fertility. I lean towards more of this being an abstraction of fertility than a human being or a person because of the exaggeration of the breast, the stomach, the hips. These are all attributes that are seen as good in childbearing. Another thing that convinces me of this idea is that these figures, a lot of them don't have faces. Now, this could mean that these cultures practice anachronism, but I believe that it's because these figures, once again, are not supposed to be people. They are the idea of fertility. They are a concept. You're supposed to look at them and be like, oh, this is fertility. Da 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 da. It's almost like the cross. You see a cross, even though it doesn't have Jesus on it, you get the concept of Jesus. The cross conveys the presence of Jesus. And that's why, even though this painting doesn't look anything like me, it conveys the concept of Livy.